So here I am getting ready to pickle. My jars are washed. I think I have enough pickles for 8 quarts, so we'll see how that estimation works. So the pickles are washed. That little pile is from the garden, actually. There's all the garlic that I just peeled. I think about 2 heads. So I have lovely garlic smelling fingers now, and some dill in that plastic bag, which was from the garden actually. So getting ready to put the jars together. So here we go. First we put garlic in the jar. Next we take some dill. Stick it in the jar. As much dill and garlic as you want, depending on your preferences. Alright. And then, cucumbers. And just kind of place them in there. All different sizes. Fill her up. See what you can do there. Got some nice small ones, so you can fill some cracks. And if you need to, you can cut them up a bit. There, that should be good. So that's for one, and then I'll put a piece of cabbage on top, and then we'll be ready to put barley in. So the pickles are coming along. I'm just going to be the one with the pickles from our garden, and I have to laugh because these are so unusually round. So we have spherical pickles from our garden. Yay. I don't know why they ended up like that, but they're funny looking, but I'm sure they'll taste just fine. So here they are. Here's the round pickles. I'm just taking the little knobs off before I put them in. Can I use a knife to place them so they don't get too stuck in there? Round pickles. It's like the square watermelons, right? So the knob comes off. They're a little yellow, but hey, I don't discriminate when they come from our garden. It's a little bit of a puzzle sometimes. I think this one will fit in a little bit better right there. I think anyway. Maybe the other way around. There. See, hey, there's a nice one. I'll put the round one in first. And there we go. So that'll be a nice jar. The pickles from the garden. So I just got a little bit more dill from the garden because it's always nice to have a little bit more dill. We like our dill pickles, lots of flavor. So I'm just going to, now that the pickles or the cucumbers are all in, I'm just going to stick some extra dill along the sides here, wherever there's kind of room. And I use, the whole dill plant. I don't mind that, the whole thing has flavor, the flower, the seeds, the stalks, so you're getting the flavor from the whole plant. Alright, all set for cabbage. So there is probably a purpose for the cabbage leaf on top, but probably maybe just to keep everything, all the dill and everything in, but it's just something that my mom and my grandma and a few generations of canning pickles has gone down. So it's traditional, I guess, and something nice too, and especially and you can eat it too. I know my husband likes the cabbage because it's just kind of like a little cap, I guess you could say. That put on top. Looks pretty. A few more here. Let's see. Just half leaf or full leaf, doesn't really matter. And last one. Stick that lily dill back in. There. So now you can see they are all good and set to have their brine put in. Alright, so now is time for the brine. I've got it boiling here. Pretty simple process. Just now that all the jars are ready, just fill them all up, keeping in mind the order that you fill them up. And then once they're all filled up, then you dump them out back into the boiling brine again, let it boil again, and then put it in there and seal it up, and then let them cool off, and they will seal. So just starting to do that, like so. The first time is just to warm up the pickles, the cucumbers rather. They're not pickles yet. All right, so second stage of brine going on here. Putting the lid on this one. So I've just poured out one that was warming up, and it's reboiling again. And as I'm waiting for that, I'm putting the lid on this. Nice and tight. Pretty hot. And then there we go. All set to put underneath the blanket to cool off. So once that's boiled, then I'll fill this one up again. Some cold process. Here we go. Nicely boiled. Turn it down. Fill her up. Smells like vinegar in here, obviously. Kind of cleans out the sinuses. It smell like pickle for days, or hours at least. All right, to the bottom of the rim. And pour this one out. Ready for the next one. And turn it up. Get that boiling. Wipe the rim off. Make sure everything's all clean. A little bit of oil. Lid, ring,